Screaming Demons RC, SDRC, back in the shop tonight. Continuing on this build of the Losi PROMOTO with the complete VITAVON line. So, in the last video, we basically got to this point. If you haven't seen the last video, go check on the channel and check out what we did and all the parts we put on. Oh, there goes my receiver falling off. It's not screwed down yet. But tonight, or today, or whenever you're watching this video, I'll be putting on this other carbon fiber chassis plate. Goes down on this side right here. And I'll also be putting on this bottom skid plate from VITAVON here. Beautiful piece. I'll be putting those on next. And then we're going to get to the swing arm, the chain adjusters, the linkage, the knuckle, the pull rod linkage, and also the chain guard protector for this bike also. We're going to put that on all in this video, so hold tight because we're going to be going in fast forward.
I would like, if I may, to take you on a strange journey.
A fairly ordinary night when
it was a night out they were going to remember for a very, very long time.
Alright, time to install the skid plate. That's part number PROMO13. This is a beautiful piece. Very nice. It's got some good weight to it, not bad. There's how she goes on, and we're going to get that installed right now. Let's get her done.
Crank this motherfucker out.
better to install these first. Getting them inside here from the back here is a little tough. Not a lot of room, so I'd advise before you put the plates on, put these in. They're definitely a little tough. Give your fingers and your thumbs a workout, if you can even get them going. I had to use a hammer and a tap to get the other one in there. So we're going to try and get this one going without, but we'll see. Might have to do the same thing if I can. It's not going to reach. Alright, so I'm going to have to get crafty on this one. So pop it out. It just wants to go in a little bit crooked. When it wants to go in a little crooked, it's not going to be straight. And then it's not going to go in. So it's all about getting it started straight. I'm going to pause this and get it in so you guys don't have to watch this struggle. Next we have the VITAVON Rear Swingarm. This is one of my favorite pieces of the whole line, besides the wheels and the front bulkhead. There we go. VITAVON, you can see there. Beautiful piece, this one. Beautiful. So all we need to do for this is you take the stock spacers that we took out of our swing arm, put one on each side. Let's give these a bit of lubrication before we put them in there. Oh, and actually, wait a minute, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's pop these bearings apart. SDRC lube tubes, easy bearing lube. So the next parts we're going to install is the knuckle and pull rod. That's right here. Part number PROMOTO-01. These are beautiful pieces. In my mind, these are a definite must for the bike here. Definitely put these in. I think I'm going to have to drop that skid plate out of the way to get this in. So we're going to have to go backtrack a bit. I removed this back from the bike. I figured it'll be easier to install this on here. Oh, and once again, we need to lube these up. either side, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Or does it? I guess you should have a capped, threaded cap thing for each one. I don't think I have. Oh wait, no, there's one. Do we have two? I only see one. I'm gonna have to, oh, because it can't go the other way, can it? Well, interesting. Yeah. Well, there's got to be something. That's not right. All right, I've had a bit of technical difficulties here. A couple of these shafts are like, they're very close in the same size, so I kind of got them confused. Oh, sorry, I'll show you what I'm talking about. These two little shafts here, the same size almost. They're about, oh, I'd say maybe 4 or 5 millimeters difference. And the long one of the two can't fit in here because it just is too long. All right, so it don't go there, so it's got to go in here. But the problem is it's too long for there too. You can see that it's too long for there too. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna put a longer screw in. I think I'm not gonna grind it off until I figure it out completely, but I'm just gonna put a longer screw in there and hold it in for the time being. I got a screw in this side, and that's the weird thing. Usually they go in from one side and they stop and they butt up against something, but this one had a screw for each side, a hole. So I'm just going to put a screw in each side with a washer on it, and we're going to go with that, and we're going to continue on this build. So I just wanted to show you guys that, and I'm going to get this linkage put on here. I've already got the bearings all greased and stuff, and it was easier if I just took this bottom skid plate off to do this linkage. So we're going to slap all this together here. Bear with me there. That goes in there. Give that a little bit of grease lubricant. It's going to be in there for a while, spinning around, getting beat up, so want it good and lubricated. Spin it as it goes in. Get that lubricant all around everything. It comes out a little bit out the end. That's all good. Okay, so put that in the next hole, the next one. Now what I was saying is I was going to do is just put a screw. I guess I'll maybe use that long one. Washer, if I can. See if that'll stop. Well, it stops before. The hole isn't deep enough for that screw, so I'm going to have to use a different one. I'm going to use this one here. I guess I should put some thread lock on there because I don't want it coming out no time soon. Get the small 1.5 driver. Now, it's not really optimal in my mind how it's sitting. I mean, it's not going to come out by no means, but I don't really like it like that, so I'm probably going to yeah, I'm not going to leave it like that. I'll probably shorten that shaft so that this screw can go right onto it. Yeah. It's all good for now, though. It's all good for now. We'll get this together. I want to get this back on the trails, like I say to everybody. Don't want to part for too long. These are things I can do in the future. Oh, I think I attached our linkage wrong. Yep. Okay. 1 second. Undo this pin. It's always strange when you're looking at it from a weird angle. I don't usually work on my dirt bike like this. Alright, we can get back up on our stand now. All we got to do is add a couple screws. Shock goes in there, obviously. Got to put these screws back in to hold the skid plate back on. Borrow a little Loctite from his neighbor here. Don't need quite so much. Don't want it all over our carbon fiber. Just enough to hold it in. Alright, the next thing we're going to put onto our bike here is the chain guide protector. Let's get that out of the package. And the part number for this is PROMO33. That's in silver. Alright, beautiful little piece here. Comes with screws too. Comes with its own screws, which is awesome. Here's the part. I guess I should hold it the right way up. Beautiful piece. VITAVON, probably reflecting like a gem in my lighting here. See if I can get it not so bright. You can see that VITAVON logo in there. There it is. Alright, well, let's get this installed. The swing arm already comes with screws in it. Let's see which screws, if they're all the same length, and which ones we'd need. Hopefully the same length, then we don't have to decide. And they're the same length. Okay, so we're just going to use 2 of these. And we'll get 4, or we'll get 2 spares for the toolbox. Always nice. Alright, in the next video, we're going to be installing the chain tensioner adjusters, the shock and the seat and the rear fender, and we're probably going to get most of the bike put together in the next video. So if you enjoyed that video and you're not subscribed already, subscribe, definitely. Throw me that thumbs up, hit that bell so you don't miss any of the videos and action from the SDRC crew and the shop here. And what else? We're going to go over the rest of these VITAVON parts in the next video, so don't miss that out. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Screaming Demons RC, SDRC, we're out.